Okay, my Bak Flip tonneau cover came in. I just ordered it a couple days ago. It is for my 2021 Ford F250. So we're going to see how easy and hard it is to install. Okay, I'm getting ready to do what all men hate to do. I want to follow instructions, see how it goes. Right now it is 3:45. So sort of time and see how long it takes me. And this is the package that it came in. And there's very few parts to install, so we'll see. Okay, as much as you pay for trucks, you think all of them would come either with a bed liner or sprayed in, but my XLT didn't. So the first step is to put the weather stripping across the top of the bolt cab and back of the cab. A little extra, they give a little extra here, so just a slight trim. And my seal across the top of the back bed is on. Step number 2, unpackage and get ready to install the rail. Step 2 is to lay the top rail down on top of the bed closed and get ready to install the first clamp. It says 6 to 9 inches back. All right, first one's back, I don't know, 7-8 inches. All right, they say place the second one about the center of the bed. Just remember, you've got your strut that's going to come up, which supports once you've got the units all backed all the way up. So just put your clamp where your strut's not in the way. Step 7, got the clamps on both sides. One up front, one in the middle, one in the back. It says tighten to 10 foot-pounds. I do not have my torque wrench, so I just did a guesstimate of the mic version of 10 foot-pounds. Everything looks pretty level. Next step is to start installing the top. Tighten everything in now. Before you completely tighten everything down, just make sure you're flush level. Like here, you see, I got a gap, so I need to loosen this up, press it down, and then tighten it up. Took out that gap. Seal looks good all the way down, except for the front. Get it pressed down and tighten it down. So you have to make adjustments as you go. So I want to try to get this down a little more flush so no leaks. Let me loosen this back up. Put my pressure down. Looks flush there. Might be good if you got 2 people like they said in the directions. There we go, much better. Bed cover sitting just on top. The next step, what you're supposed to do before you set it on top, is to put these preset drilled holes here. In accordance to I'm on the directions, I've got them pointed the right way, apparently. So got the thing flipped over the right way. These go installed on here. And the pre-drilled holes. If I can get it to start, which it's not. Thing, even if it's not in the directions. So the little push pins go in here, which is going to allow these screws to be long enough to go on. There's a little sticky gasket that goes underneath the plastic piece. The sleeve comes up from underneath, and then you put the 2 screws down through the top and hand tighten only. These steps right, we should be lined up where I can push these bolts through. And it goes down flat, and that's flat and flush. You got a rubber washer underneath there, and I'm gonna get up underneath the truck and tighten the bottom nuts. So it's probably gonna be hard to see, but I don't have my light, but it's probably gonna be hard to see, but the bolt comes down through here. You put the turnbuckle knobs on, and it says tighten loosely. Do not over tighten. Fairly certain I've got it pretty much in place and level as I can get. So now get up underneath, snug down the front bolts. That should bring the front down. Come over to this side, probably can't see with the lighting. Same thing, finish snugging it down. See what we got here. I don't think this thing's going to be totally waterproof by the looks of things, but I think it will keep a lot of water out. We'll see. We'll give it a test with a hose. All right. Okay, so the way this is designed, a drain hose goes here. Got one hand, so I'll put it on. And then you're going to drill a 7/8 hole through the plastic here insert, because water will drain down into the rails, so it will drain from there down through the plastic. So I've got to dig out a 7/8 inch drill bit. Good luck on finding one in my toolbox, and I should be good to go, unless, yeah, I don't know, I think it'll crimp it if I drain it through there. So anyway, I'll probably have to come down through the plastic up here. We'll see. Drilling on the F250, there's a hole right there, so I've got the entire length just routed right through there. So I need to go outside, see if it's visible, or if I can see where it comes down to, or if I need to trim it. Okay, next is to install the rubber bump pieces along the bottom bracket here, so they don't bump up and rub against your window and the side of the truck. There's 3 pieces. Okay, last step, and not a moment too soon because it's starting to get dark on me. It's taking me about an hour and a half to do this myself. So to prop it up, you pull out your rod, slide up, set this camera down, slide the bracket up, come down, and then you lock your bracket in place. And that's going to keep your lid from flopping when you're driving. You just tighten it in place, and you got your bump stops up here where it goes against your window. So, believe it or not, pretty empty and easy installation. Okay, honestly, I feel I did something wrong because this installation went way too easy. So the first level folds down. Second level folds down. Third level. And then the fourth. Pull your latches where it locks in place. And that is it. It is on. Like I said, this went way too easy, which actually scares the living hell out of me. All right, so I'm sitting a little high here. Probably get to do a few adjustments. Like I said, I'm not 100% that this is going to be totally water-free, but I think it's going to keep out a lot of the water. And the best thing about it is when I'm driving now, I can lock luggage or whatever inside, because you cannot get into the bed cover unless you open your tailgate. And there it is. And once you want to get in, you pull these and they flip right up. And that is it. Okay, with the cover all the way folded back up to the window, I lose about 5.5 inches of bed space. Reality, it's easy enough to take this thing off. It's just with 2 people. I would do it if you need that extra 5 inches, but still, like I said, that's up against the window, and it would be staked up if I put the struts out. So you lose about 5.5 inches total. About the size of you mere mortals.